playing of Nick Silva. My name is Melanie Mensel. I'm going to stand in the light here. My name is Melanie Mensel, and I'm the Community Outreach Director here at BCM. And we're really excited to have this, our 7th annual BCM Summer Shorts movie jam. The lights just got brighter. 48-hour Filmmaker Challenge. And it's, for all of us, it's a race to the finish to get everything done. This year, I made something special for our filmmakers, and if you guys want to, so all the teams get a hat, a fabulous, this is our advisor. And if you want to give a donation and have one also that you can wear around and keep extra cool and groovy this year. Oh, you know what, the Dalai Lama wears one of these when he speaks, so the light's not in his eyes, and I can see why now. I can see everybody. That's amazing. That's what a difference. So if you want to be groovy too, I feel like this film festival is a metamorphosis for people, and they go away with clues that we give them on Friday, and they come back with the film. I definitely feel changed. And I'm just really proud to be part of this organization. We're super grassroots, but we have high-tech equipment for you and great teachers and educators to be able to give you the knowledge and empower you to make your own content. And that's what I'm really here for, is to be a support and facilitator. And I love my co-producer who helps me every year through thick and thin to create, the clues and to come up with, this is the summer of love. And I just heard some kind of thing finish. Yay, uploading. So it's a race to the finish. And before too long, I'm going to introduce him. But I just want to say he's the master of being the host for these film festivals, and I want to give him a big round of applause because he's the best. Moby Theobald, come to the front, please. Moby, where are you? Moby, he's always working to the end. So you'll see his skills and here in just one moment, overcoming obstacles in his way. Here.
All right.
Thank you, Moby.
Hey, good to see you folks. Metamorphosis, huh? Never metamorphosis I didn't like. Okay. It is the 50th anniversary of the Summer of Love, and I came across this quote. It's rather lengthy, so I'm going to shorten it. But by Emma Goldman. If you don't know who she is, you should Google her. Very, very intelligent, wonderful person. And this is what she had to say about love. Love, the strongest and deepest element in all life, harbinger of hope, of joy, of ecstasy. Love, the defier of all laws, of all conventions. Love, the freest, the most powerful molder of human destiny. How can such an all-compelling force be synonymous with that poor little state, church-begotten weed, marriage? Free love? As if love is anything but free. Man has bought brains, but all the millions in the world would have failed to buy love. Man has subdued bodies, but all the power on earth has been unable to subdue love. Man has conquered whole nations, but all his armies could not conquer love. Man has chained and fettered the spirit, but he has been utterly helpless before love. High on a throne with all the splendor and pomp his gold can command, man is yet poor and desolate if love passes him by. And if it stays, the poorest hovel is radiant with warmth, with life and color. Thus love has the magic power to make a beggar a king. Yes, love is free. It can dwell in no other atmosphere. She knew what she was talking about. That was back in the 30s, that was before all these hippies and such. All righty. Well, folks, I'm so glad that you made it. We are running a little bit late. I just wanted to do my part to make us run just a little bit later. So that having been accomplished, boy, again, I want to thank you. This is our 7th annual 48-hour movie jam, and we couldn't be happier that all of you were able to make it. We have either, 5 or 6 movies, Sam? and we got one more coming. So we got a pretty good slate. And so I'm going to introduce the. Oh, and now the promo.
Hello, lucky audience members. I said hello, I can't hear you. Oh, that's because I'm in Videoland. Welcome to the BCM Summer Shorts Movie Jam 48-hour Filmmaker Challenge. For the 7th year in a row, we're challenging producers, writers, actors, visionaries, creatives of all walks of life. Make a film in just one short weekend. What you're about to see are the culmination of 48 hours of hard work from our filmmaking community. Did I mention that they had to write, shoot, and edit all within 48 hours and give it to us by 6 o'clock on Sunday? This year's clues were a theme, flower power, the phrase, down the rabbit hole, and an object, a baby. So watch for the clues to be used in all the films, and you as an audience member can vote for which one you like the best. There's no winners here, just an audience choice award. So be sure and fill out the form at the end of which one you like the best. Be sure and pay attention for all the clues.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Oh, good. How are you doing?
Oh, all right. Looking around. Yeah. What is this about?
Oh, that. We have a garden. We used to have a bunny problem, but we poured that down the rabbit hole and no more problem.
Oh. My wife's name was Daisy.
Oh.
How much you want for it?
Zuzu! I told you you could have a yard sale, but this is my stuff. You can sell your stuff.
You don't even use it
It's
anymore.
my stuff.
But you don't, like, what do you want to hold on to it? Why? Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
You still want to sell this?
$5?
Take 3?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I wish it wouldn't take so long. Wow, it's already dying. Hello.
Hey, you were just at my yard sale?
Yeah, just a little bit ago.
Yeah, you bought a flower that you weren't supposed to buy.
Well, it was for sale.
Yeah, my daughter wasn't supposed to sell it. You better bring it back right now.
No, I'm not. Sale's all final.
Do it now.
No.
You're not even going to ask how I got this number?
Hello.
Fine, if you're not going to return it, be careful what you wish for.
Well, I wish you'd quit calling.
Well, I hope you have a good...
Crazy lady. I know what I'd wish for. I wish I was young again.
That was George's Petals. Could the director of George's Petals come up? Tony! So what we'll do is we're going to run each film or movie and then bring the movie maker up to talk about how they went and done it.
I didn't realize it was going to be on this one.
Oh, yeah. That was fantastic. You did a great job. What did you use to shoot it with?
The what is that? Canon 5D?
Okay.
I forget what it was. Rebel 5. It doesn't matter, right? It's all about the art.
So
It's a DSLR.
So the 5D is better than 3D.
I like 3D, but every time I try to film it, things keep poking me in the eye. So.
How did you get the idea for the story?
Well, it's really funny because I actually had the idea on Friday night, and I pitched it to my grandpa, and then I was coming up with other ideas for it. In the morning, he woke me up early, and he's like, I had this great idea, and he pitched me the exact same idea. And I'm like, that's amazing, Pop! And so then we filmed it. So he gets writing credit, too. He was also the person that said it was a lot longer story, and we were just running out of time because he has to take a lot of breaks. And so he's like, well, why don't you just finish it like this? And I was like, that's a great idea, too, because we would have been another day. So
Where did you get the baby?
it's my nephew, yeah. And so that's his first film. So we normally put my other nephew in, but he was not at the house at the time, and he's very bummed that his brother got one of the starring roles.
Well, it gives him something to look forward to in the future. It's like, okay, you play your cards right.
Yeah,
We'll
stay
put
at
you-
home. Yeah. Don't go out and party anywhere else. Yeah. So, anyways,
That's great. That worked out great. What did you edit on?
Premiere Pro. So yeah,
Premiere Pro. Oh.
Premiere Pro. It got really loud when we said that. Like you.
Yeah, I think there's some promotional consideration.
You're sponsored by them, so it's like Premiere Pro. So it was just a quick premiere. It was actually we had a lot of family in town. That's what I was trying to incorporate as many as them. And so they were all in to help clean my grandpa's house. And so I would film a little bit and go upstairs and come back and have to edit some more and then come back down and film. So it was like a lot of little pieces together. And so I'm glad it cut all together because if I would have got to the end and it wouldn't have, then that baby would have come after me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it totally worked.
My first film. Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for. Oh, that's fantastic. Right on. Thank you, Tony. This is why we do dress rehearsal. Big Lick? Okay, hopefully this is a all ages movie. And now, Big Lick.
Good job,
Beautiful.
team.
It's been pretty hectic this week. We're preparing to go to the Garlic Festival on Saturday, and I'm bringing my friends Rebecca and Shelby. Shelby's been before. She actually grew up about a mile away from the Garlic Festival.
We got our shit packed for the Gilroy Garlic Festival.
Jesus.
That's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of shit.
It's a perfectly normal
We
amount.
brought enough for like 3 weeks
No,
for a
it's-
2-day festival.
It's fine. I've actually been to this festival before myself as well. My dad took me when I was young, and I was really, really excited. Ever since I was little, I've had this overwhelming love for garlic. I'm a garlic guy, bitch! I have some trouble eating it most of the time because it's pretty spicy. The last time I went to this festival, I wasn't able to eat any of the garlic ice cream. I'm sorry. Because it was too spicy. And this year is really personal. It's about more than just the garlic. It's about growing as a person. I think I can do it.
Holy shit. And he's off.
Fuck, did we not pack this?
Is this gonna be a nervous breakdown?
How the fuck did we not pack this?
You're gonna bring garlic to the garlic festival?
Yeah? It's our garlic.
We need it to be autographed.
Autographed by whom?
The Garlic Royal Court.
All of them get a clove.
Yeah.
You eat a clove of garlic? You just put a clove of garlic in your mouth?
Yeah.
How is it?
I suppose so.
Jesus Christ.
So spicy.
I'm a big boy! I can handle it.
Okay, alright, we're done.
Standing on a city street corner. Everybody says he's a loner. He's passing a hat and singing a song about a one-way ticket to Tahiti.
God, we made it.
You ready?
No.
Okay, there's a permanent committee now that happened after about the 6th Garlic Festival when it got so big. There's a permanent committee and they have 2 paid personnel that work year-round to start. As soon as they stop one festival, they start planning for the next one.
I attended with, when I was in my mother's ovary, and then I just
Waiting
absorbed.
to break out of prison? Yes.
Yeah, and then I just absorbed all the garlic, and that's why I love garlic so much. It's because I went to the festival as a tiny little egg and just absorbed.
You guys,
Oh
here's
yeah,
some of the-
read those.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know one of the princesses.
You know, Mary McClellan.
Yeah.
Becca, are you running this year?
Oh, honey.
For Garlic Queen?
She was disqualified immediately. Are you kidding me?
I'm too old.
Oh my gosh, he's such a good dog.
What a good boy.
I am the guardian of the garlic ice cream. You need a password to pass.
Can I get a hint for the password?
Yes, you may. Where does a rabbit live?
Does a rabbit live in a burrow?
No.
Does it live in a hole, a rabbit hole?
Yes.
Okay, so how do we get to the garlic ice cream from here?
Down.
Down the rabbit hole?
Yes, you may pass.
All right. You gonna show me where to go?
Yes.
This is my 12th year as an artist here, so I've been coming my whole life. So it's a little bit of a homecoming to be here, and some just to visit, the fellowship. I'm also this year president of our Rotary Club. I have been president for 3 weeks total. We have a 92-year-old club, and I'm only the 5th woman president, so it's exciting. And this is a huge year for us. So we told the Garlic Festival that we would make it bigger, bolder, better, which is their motto this year. And we thought it would go well with all the foodies and the gourmet challenges that they're doing.
Garlic is a very versatile flower.
All the proceeds from the Garlic Festival go for nonprofits, everybody who works here. So they've raised over $1 million for nonprofits in the area. So I usually am volunteering for our theater group or the cheerleaders or the band boosters or the Rotary Club. For me, it's helped get exposure, but locally I love that it helps groups that I love. Yeah.
Have you had the garlic ice cream?
Yes, all the time.
And
so good.
got a garlic ice cream. Free? Free. It's free.
It is really powerful up front and then a soft finish. So, but it's kind of, somebody dares you to do it, you gotta try it.
I see the ice cream.
Look at the line.
I also see the line. And
Look at the line.
That's the line of garlic ice cream.
Oh my god, yeah. We've been standing in line for about 2 hours. Really thirsty. And my feet really hurt. But it's gonna be worth it when we get to the end. We finally get to eat the garlic ice cream.
Well, hey, you guys made some. We're almost there, guys. So close.
Got it. It's the big lick.
Cheers.
I finally overcame what has plagued me for years. I feel like a different person. No, you know what? That's not really accurate. I feel like the same person, but like I grew. Like I overcame something that I've been waiting my entire life to just, get over. Does that make sense? Yeah. But I also learned a lot about myself. And that's priceless. Well, actually it cost $20 for admission. But other than that, it's priceless. I do not want to have to move all the furniture back into this room. Worth. Worth.
Standing on a city street corner. Everybody says he's a loner. He's passing a hat and singing a song about a one-way ticket to Tahiti.
Yay! All right, that was the big lick. That was great. I've never been to the Gilroy Garlic Festival, but now I feel like I've been there. Now I feel like I need to go there and get the deja vu. Could the director of The Big Lick come on up? Yay! And what's your name?
Jensen Young.
It looked like you wore a lot of hats in that particular thing. You did the editing and the writing and the directing, kind of an auteur kind of thing.
Yeah, well, it was me and Dean and Becca and Shelby, and we kind of all were, writing it and acting on the spot. So it was a lot of fun. But yeah, definitely wearing a lot of hats, all of us.
Did you drive down Friday night?
Yes, we did, and it was I think 3 a.m. when we got into Gilroy. So
That's the time to arrive in Gilroy. And you stayed with friends, I guess.
yes, we stayed with Shelby and her grandmother, Jan Ma, who was our lovely historian and provider of a lot of information.
And how long have they been doing the Gilroy Festival?
Oh my God, 39 years. Wait, they meaning how long has the Gilroy Garlic Festival been? Yes, 39 years. This is the 39th.
Wow, so next year, Big 40, that's the time to go.
Absolutely.
Holy smokes. What did you shoot it on?
Canon T5i and Galaxy something or other.
That's a phone.
Yes, it is.
People are making movies with their phones now. I remember when you used to use your phone to make a phone call. You'd call somebody, you'd have to put quarters in. And you'd push the little, oh, it was terrible. Wow, and what did you edit on?
Final Cut Pro.
We teach that here, so those of you that want to learn Final Cut Pro, we teach that here. Yeah, we do. So were you improvising? Were you working from a script?
Largely improvised. I think we had an outline that we were adhering to. We knew where we wanted the thing to go, and I give a lot of credit to Dean for his fantastic on-the-spot acting. Really, really good stuff.
I'm glad you were able to get over the spiciness and get your ice cream.
The story was true to life, so.
I had that feeling, yes. Wow, so you came back, what, Saturday?
Yes, Saturday night, that's right.
And you've been editing since?
Absolutely.
See, this is why we tell you, leave yourself a big block of time to edit, because
I needed every second of it.
well, that was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. You guys were very, very clever with the working the clues into the movie.
Yeah, we hoped so.
Oh, that's excellent. Let's hear it for her.
Thank you very much.
All righty. Sam, what's the next movie? The next movie is called Igor's a Good Boy. Yay!
Are we ready?
Jesus, Susan, can't I even finish my coffee? Remember when we never got hung up on time?
It takes 45 minutes to get to Golden Gate Park and 30 minutes to park in Golden Gate Park.
It doesn't start at Golden Gate Park. It ends at Golden Gate Park.
I'm not spending the 50th anniversary of the Summer of Love with you and your cell phone.
Done.
Mrs. Shevchenko.
Mrs. Shevchenko, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Mrs. Shevchenko, I'm so sorry. We were just about to leave.
Maybe you could join us.
My son, my baby boy, who just had a baby himself.
Okay.
You people would know. Last night I overheard him talk about his LSD. I need to know. I need to know what this is.
Let me see those. Well, these don't look like LSD to me, Mrs. Shevchenko. LSD is kind of purple, but you know Igor's a good boy. You know he's a good boy.
I know. He's a good boy.
Good. Well, we really have to get going. And Mrs. Shevchenko, can we get you something while we're out?
Well, a pint of Stoli would be out of sight.
Honey? Yes, Igor is a very good boy. No. Honey, are you coming?
Change your shirt. What if you get hit by a truck? And wear the red bandana. Down the rabbit hole.
This one's yours.
I'll drive.
You need to drive.
I love to drive. Okay. 45 minutes to get to Golden Gate Park.
It ends at Golden Gate Park.
Begins.
Ends.
Begins.
Ends, and
Oh,
we
my
still
God.
have just enough time to get there. Whoa, I better drive.
No, I'm driving.
I'll drive.
I'm driving.
No, I'll drive.
I am
No,
driving.
I'll drive.
I'm driving.
No, I'll
Driving.
drive.
No, I'll drive. Is that tree driving a martini? I don't know. Is that bus wearing a...
What are you doing? It's been 4 hours and you haven't left yet.
Igor is a very good boy, isn't he? Can we have our director come on up here and tell us about your movie? Hey. All right. What's your name? Chris.
Yeah. Hey.
All right. That was a terrific. Where did you get the idea for that?
I believe we started off with Peggy started it, and then all of us just started going, just making something up. It's pretty cool.
That was great. And when did you shoot it?
We shot it yesterday, and then we edited it today.
And what kind of camera did you use?
T5i.
What brand?
Canon.
Canon's getting real popular these days, ain't they? Sony? Who? What? Sony. And what did you edit on?
We edited on Premiere Pro, a new version of Premiere Pro. I'm not used to it. I'm used to Final Cut 10, so it was kind of like a little bit difficult, but it was fun.
So it's sort of the learning curve. Do you prefer Premiere to Final Cut?
I like Final Cut a lot better. A lot better. It's super easy, and it's, I don't know, I like not rendering. Because Premiere, you have to render every time.
Oh, every time you make a cut, you have to render it to look at it?
Anytime I want to do like cool effects on it, every single time I have to like render it. But in Final Cut, you're just like, oh, I can see it. And you can keep on editing. It's a good flow for me.
Oh, that's terrific. Now, you guys didn't really go to Golden Gate Park, did you? Or did you?
No, they were on acid and stayed in the car.
Good answer, good answer. So remember, you young people, stay in school, don't do drugs.
Give them to us.
That's right. Igor's a good boy. All right. Fantastic. Yeah, I tell you, I haven't been able to touch that kind of stuff in years. It's just, when you're young, you just bounce back. The next day, you're like, oh, hey, let's go bowling. Now, then it's like, oh, I can't move. Okay. But, I mean, this was all more than 7 years ago, really. So anyways, okay, Sam, what's our next movie? Making the Young Lovers. Ooh, spicy.
Young Lovers, Scene 3A Master, Take 10. Action.
Hello, Marissa. Dear Marissa, I'd like to apologize for yesterday's crude attempt at humor. Normally, elephant fart jokes get a bigger laugh.
When were any fart jokes funny after the 3rd grade?
Last Sunday, when the fellas thought it was funny.
The fellas? We're in high school. It's time you elevate your comedy.
Cut. Where are the flowers?
What flowers?
The flowers Tony's supposed to be holding.
I don't remember anything about flowers.
Kidding me. We are making a romance story and no one remembers the flowers. This is why you need a script supervisor.
Actually.
Yeah?
I ran into this old woman on the way up here and she sold me some flowers.
Well, perfect. Where are they?
In my backpack. Marissa, I've come to apologize for my attempt at earlier. Elephant fart jokes are never funny.
When have any fart jokes
Here,
been funny since the 3rd grade?
I brought you these. I brought you chocolate because you're sweet, and flowers because you're pretty. Here, smell my flowers.
When have fart jokes haven't been funny since 3rd grade?
No, but look, they smell really nice, just like you. Please.
Cut. Nate, what are you doing? Please stick to the script.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good.
Could you just hold this for a second?
Sure.
Thanks, I'm just gonna grab my script.
Okay, it's in the lower pocket.
Thanks. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I've been saying all of this. I've been saying this and that and this.
Let's go back to your mark.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what? Have a great day.
Okay.
Young Lovers, Scene 3A, Master, Take 14.
Marisa, I wanted to apologize.
Action.
Marisa, I wanted to apologize for my attempt at humor yesterday. Elephant.
Fellas, we're in high school. Stop comedy.
Cut! Seriously, Gina? What are you doing?
Shh.
What?
You can't hear it?
Unless it's those students shouting no.
No. They're birds.
What birds?
They're everywhere. Listen.
I don't hear anything. Can you just keep it together for me? Can you do that for me?
Fine.
Thanks. Sound.
Speed.
Camera. Scene 3A, Master, Take 15. Action.
Hey, Jada.
Hello.
Sorry about parking.
You know what? It's okay.
I have chocolate.
I forgive you.
Cut. Look, the forgiveness, what are you doing? The forgiveness doesn't come till the end.
I don't know. If you had flowers, I think you'd want hugs too. Jennifer looks like she wants a hug. Here, smell my flowers. Smell my flowers. Smell my flowers.
Oh, wait, can you please stop? We have 48 hours to make this, and we can't fall down the rabbit hole. We need to stop with this funny business and get back on our feet, all right? Sorry, I'm just getting stressed. Let's 5-minute break.
Hi, baby.
That is good.
Thank you. What are you doing? My baby!
And now you know.
Stay in school, don't do drugs. Can we get the director, or at least one of the two directors, up here of the making of Young Lovers? Wow. Come on up.
My partner in grime.
Mike.
Hey.
And Sam. Oh, you got his own mic.
Hey.
Come on up here. He's not familiar with the
What do you
place.
think I grabbed? What do you think we have 2 mics for?
That's right. Well, you got one. Oh, okay. Anyways.
2 mics.
So where did the idea for this, the inspiration come from?
Well, what we normally do as the interns get together, we sat in this very room and we thought about, what ideas, story, problem, situations like this, and we thought about a situation that kind of went from kind of normal that would collapse. And then there was a time that we thought we were only going to have the Panasonic camera, and so we said, what if we did like a what do they call that, a mockumentary, where everything kind of goes off, or young people are out there trying to do a news story in which everything just collapsed. But this thing about, like a film crew that would somehow go down the rabbit hole, what would that mean? And so I think they went with somehow, it was a lot of people writing, it kind of came up with the flowers that, had spores kind of thing, kind of borrowing from the Triffids and old Star Trek episodes that made you hallucinate. And then, of course, you leave it for once the director is out of it and sees Nyman Cat, that's it. It's all game over.
And so you had the Panasonic, and did you have another camera?
Yeah, we shot it with the Panasonic. Can't remember what it was, and we also shot we used the Panasonic as the prop camera, and also for all the shots that's totally blown out and stuff that is like supposedly from their perspective, we shot with the Panasonic, and then we shot all the cinematic stuff with the Canon 60D, which you never actually see on camera, but
Just its shadows sometimes if you're looking for it. It's like, oh, I know the shadow's there.
yeah.
And then you went and shot that over on the UC campus?
Yeah. So we actually shot a lot of the shots at the same time with the Panasonic and the Canon. We swapped between them, so it was cool.
Yeah, and we use the Zoom, which is a really great, outside recorder. The problem is you have to remember, if you're making a movie about a movie, get 2 slates so that you can remember to slate the movie that you're making, and then have the actor say, oh, take 97 or whatever, because we did spend, or I did spend a little bit of time in the morning going, wait a minute, we never cataloged or slated the stuff from the Zoom. So word to the wise from somebody that should know better, yes, make sure that you're slating each take aloud, even if it's an auditory take from the sound person saying, whatever scene, take 1, take 2, etc.
This is why you want a script supervisor.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a joke in there that the script supervisor had been grounded for being sassy to her dad. But
that'll do it.
Then you'd have a 10-minute movie. So, if, you had to write a bunch of jokes to kind of condense it. So, yeah.
And what did you edit on?
The old Final Cut.
Yeah, Final Cut Pro 10.
Boom. And then he did the 9 cat gag in what?
After Effects.
The which gag? The 99?
The ending part where I'm in the space thing and then the 9 cat runs back.
Oh,
I
right.
did that in After
That was
Effects.
nice. That was nice. That was a nice touch. Is BCM going to teach After Effects class?
Well, yeah, we'd love to. We did an After Effects. I'm unbuttoning my shirt not because I'm hot, but I'm actually secretly
Spicy.
showing you something that actually does make you look a lot more attractive and is a great conversation starter, and that is if you wear...
That's the last button there.
The last button right there.
That's the last button.
That's it. That's the last straw. Is this really great BCM shirt that you can get in the steel gray that you look just, hey, what is BCM? And then you can tell them that it is your local television station, community-based television station, in which these lovely interns, the people in the movie are interns, Miss Bailey and the rest of them, everybody's here.
Yay.
This guy's been an intern for quite a while. And can I just give a real quick pitch? Hey, I know we got the rest of the movies, but we have the internship program, runs for the length of a semester. It teaches you all the things that we do here and a lot of great camaraderie and co-mentoring and co-teaching. And it's really an exciting way to come. And you can be, I think Sam started just after the 6th grade, or you could be retired. A lot of people in high school and undergraduates from BCC join us. Is that a hand up there? Is that a question? Or is that just a stretching? All right. I think that's it. Did you have a question? Because
Oh, we have a question? Yes.
We actually did not run into any security issues shooting in the campus simply because we just stayed out of everyone's view. We went to, thinking that we had a rather small crew, most of which were high school students, and we were shooting on just a small DSLR. We probably wouldn't have even if security did come by, but we're shooting in this like little area that no one really goes very much. So
doing anything that might attract campus police. You know, we weren't like setting off any firecrackers or chasing each other around with nunchucks like I used to do as a child. In my middle, when I was Sam's age, running around my skateboard there. So it's really pretty cool. I mean, that's really the thing, you know, on public places and public parks, if you're cool. You know, I mean, there was a huge bunch of people that were doing some kind of spirit camp, and there was a lot of cheering that was in a lot of our other cuts. And so that's why you had to say, what, I don't hear any birds in addition to those students shouting, I don't hear anything. So, and there was right near a road in which there was a plate over the street, and every time, I swear, you hear it it sounds like a gunshot, it goes bam, bam. You know, that's because the truck or the car is going over the plate and it's vibrating on that. So, as you know, sound is the biggest and most important thing that you can do in your picture. They'll forgive a little out of focus or a little shot that maybe doesn't match, but people really hate it when sound is, God forbid, slightly out of sync or kind of fuzzy, right? Or not matching. It sounds like that doesn't quite sound like it's coming from the same space. And sometimes that will happen. Even with an external zoom, and then you're shooting, it somehow sounds, it just doesn't sound right. So it's a great thing to make little short things and experiment just in your own technique and your technical stuff.
that's why movie theaters have the speakers behind the screen and not next to them.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Which is an innovation that Sam brought to our festival this year for the first time. Hidden speakers. Wall of sound.
So afterward, if you would like to meet an intern, we'd love to talk to you about it, but we're going to move on because the next movie's going to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, join our intern program. We're always looking for new people. All righty. Let's hear it again. Yes. And remember, never, ever, ever ask for permission because they will tell you no. And then you won't be able to say, oh, I didn't know, right? Once they tell you no, then you have to say, oh, they told us no, we can't do it. But if you don't ask, it's better to apologize than to ask permission. That's what I always say. Yeah. All right, what's our next movie? Drum roll, please. Speed Date. All right. No relation to Speed Racer. Speed Date. Again, stay in school, don't do drugs.
So, what's your story?
Well, my parents were from the 60s, so I guess that makes me a flower child.
Well, you're a very pretty flower child.
Thank you. And the man I choose gets this.
Wow, that's a great gift.
So where do you intend to take me on our first date?
I think I'd like to take you on a long walk.
Peter! How you doing, man? How you doing? Hang it.
All right. Paul?
Yes.
Mary.
Hi, Mary. Mara. How you doing?
So how you been doing since college?
Just working, man. Just
what
doing.
college you go to?
Excuse me. Men are talking.
How you doing, Bob? Spelled backwards is still Bob. How are you?
So, where would you take me on our first date?
Oh, I would like to take you to dinner. It's a wonderful place. Mac Dino's.
I'll take the cannoli to go.
Hello, welcome to Dino's. My name is Jimmy with an I. How can I help you?
Hey, Jimmy, I'm Bob.
You know, I'll get the porterhouse steak, and do you mind if I order for you? She'll have the baby back ribs.
Excellent.
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, in that case, she'll have the fish.
5 minutes later.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm 40. I live with my mom.
Baby, I'm bootleg. Whatever you want, bootleg is good. You got the itch, I got the scratch.
you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, carry on.
Death is such a beautiful sadness.
And you must be.
Mandingo.
What do you do?
Mandingo.
So, where would you take me on our first date?
Let's cut to the chase. I'm gonna treat you like a shake and bake bag. Can you dig it?
I like that.
It's time for Mandingo.
Oh, hell no.
I love this movie, but this is only the first of a couple major action scenes affected by the film's budget.
Kylo Ren?
My name is Kevin.
Kevin. Right. So where would you take me on our date?
I will take you to a movie.
Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is true.
The Dark Knight would make a powerful Sith Lord.
Lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my
DC Comics is far superior to Marvel.
48 hours later.
I have to deal with one more of these And you are...
Vendetta.
So, where would you take me on our first date?
Nowhere. I'd just like to sit and talk with you and know about all your dreams and desires so that I could cater to them. With one kiss from your lips, I would be able to see all of the desires and dreams within your mind. With you, I'd like to go down the rabbit hole. And you'd never have to feel lonely ever again. Oh, it's beautiful. So when would you like to?
Keep young and beautiful. It's your duty to be beautiful. Keep young and beautiful if you want to be loved. Oop-a-doo.
Speed Dating was made by Disciple. Yay! Do you want to tell the folks who the Easter egg at the end was?
Oh, it's just a recurring character, Bully Brown.
Bully Brown!
Yes, yes, yes.
So it looked like you shot it with a Canon.
Canon lenses, but I use a Panasonic mirrorless camera.
Isn't that against the rules?
Whatever tells the story, I guess.
Yeah, we're not going to tell anybody. Yeah. And you edited on?
Final Cut 7.
Legacy! If you only knew the power of old tech.
Yes.
And where'd you get the idea from?
I've been celibate for 9 years now.
Intentionally?
Mm-hmm. Voluntarily, and I decided I might want to go back to dating. And after making this film, I think I'm going to be celibate again. I scared myself.
The celebrity apprentice? I don't know. That's a long stretch. Sorry. So you had a whole bunch of people in there. Where did you shoot that?
I shot it in the streets of Oakland. If you ever want to do a shootout, a gang fight or anything, go to Oakland because they don't know you're there.
You mean they see people pointing guns and trying to kill each other and they just go, eh?
Yeah, a lot of the homeless are more than willing to give technical support on how you use your firearms.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Do you have any advice for movie makers out there?
Yes. If you guys like horror and making props and costumes, BCM has allowed me to teach a class. I'm going to be doing a 3-course session about what goes into a horror film, how to make weapons and stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Melanie. And how to make weapons and props and costumes. It's a 3-part course. It's really fun, and it's just in time for the BCM Horror Film Festival. And Moby and I go back about 30 pounds. Moby's great, Melanie, everybody. They've been very supportive in our upbringing. So I'm from Cause and Effects, and if anybody wants to learn how to make props, costumes, and stuff like that, check it out. It's fun. So this is my first teaching class, and I think it's going to be fun. We're going to make blood from scratch, how to make armor, and if you know, basically as weapons. If you want somebody killed, come see me. So I am a digital assassin, in other words.
It's a master class.
Yes.
From a classy master. Right on. Thank you, Disciple. It was a great movie.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Yeah, so come and check it out. We've got flyers advertising that up in the front. And Sue, Melanie, are we tabulating our votes? Now, I think I know which one is going to win the popular vote, but you got to factor in the Electoral College. So pretty much, and I heard that there were a bunch of illegal voters in here. They're all going to be out of here on day one. Yeah, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. You know, I do try to go every day without thinking about that man. And I think we need to have an international Ignore That Man Day, where it's nobody who talks about him, nobody looks at him, nothing to do with that guy, at least until Halloween. Then it's all. Okie dokie. Well, we do a lot of stuff here at BCM. We put on programs. We shoot the city council meetings and the rent board meetings and a lot of really fascinating stuff like that. But we also do entertainment stuff and educational stuff. We run NASA TV and all kinds of things. Space, science, and mathematics. I don't know if you've decided what you're going to do with the rest of your life yet, but my advice, plastics. No, it's science and math. I know that I did terribly at those 2 items, but those are where the jobs are right now, is the high-tech stuff, science and math. There are millions of jobs that are not filled right now, and it's not because people are lazy. It's because we don't have the mad skill sets, and by golly, somebody's got to make America great again. And it's not going to be that man, okay? It could be you. It could be any of you right now. Study science and math, and also stay in school, don't do drugs. How are we doing over there? We're tabulating.
Tabulating, and we're calculating, and we want to just make sure and offer that we have these awesome flyers that talk about how you can join BCM and what kind of direction you could take as a filmmaker, as an activist in the community. If you have a nonprofit that you'd like to support and come here and make public service announcements with them, we'd like to offer that as a opportunity to use a space. We want to be used. Use us. And then along with the visors, we also want to offer that we have these fabulous T-shirts, as you saw in the speed dating film, for sale. And they're only $20, and they're for a good cause, and they're very nice cotton, and they make a statement that you're supporting public access television. So.
And the green ones have a big logo on the back.
Yeah, those are the media file shirts that are promoting our special apps. So
There's an app for that.
there's an app for that.
8-minute apps.
Yeah, for social media. So
Yeah.
I am so proud of our filmmakers. And I mean, amazing.
Doesn't it seem like they're better every year?
It's amazing what they do with just the same clues to come up with all amazing different films. And I'm really curious. I'm going to go check on the tally.
Oh, okay. She's going to check on the tally. So, yeah, folks, this is, if you live in Berkeley, it's what, $40 a year for membership? If you live outside of Berkeley, it's like astronomical, but we're working on that. And you've seen the equipment that we have here. You don't really need to use your telephone to make a movie. You can, of course. My advice is if you ever shoot video on your phone, be sure to hold it in landscape format. Don't shoot anything in a portrait, because when they go to put it on the news, they have to put 2 bars on the sides of it, and it looks just terrible. And also get, kind of image stabilization. We have actual cameras that were not designed to make telephone calls or to go onto the internet. These are cameras that have pretty much that basic function, which is great. Simple, keep it simple. Stupid, that's what they say. Kiss. Anyways, so yeah, and we do have that horror film festival coming up towards the end of October. I think it's the 28th, right when everything else is going to be happening at the same time. Are we ready? Hey, we tabulated the votes. All right. Could we get the directors of each of, or are we just going to, yeah. Could we get all the directors up onto the stage at the same time? And this is a pretty safe stage. I'm pretty sure it'll hold up.
We have gift bags for our filmmakers and their teams. And the gift bags are provided by Cycle Bar and Artisan Craftsman and Funky Door Yoga.
All right, swag bag. Swag bags. Yay! Let's hear it for them. Ooh, stereo, 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 stereo. The Audience Choice Award is, drumroll,
Igor is a good boy.
Igor is a good boy. Yay!
A flower power in there for you. A lighted thing and some bubbles.
I dedicate this to the cast. They were awesome. They killed it. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. It was a trip. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for coming on down. All right. Anything you wanted to say, Melanie?
We love you. We support you. We want to have you back again. Let us know what we can do for you. And if you have any other questions, feel free to come and talk with us or check with us at the front.
Yay. Hey, happy 50th anniversary of the Summer of Love, huh? We're still here. Oh, my God. Thank you so much for coming. Have a beautiful night. Yes, group pictures.